you, Leah, for being here. Hi. And can you unmute yourself, Leah, please? So we can start
There.
off.
Hi, girls.
Yay. Hi. So, Leah, thank you for being here. And I hope nakita mo or you've seen yesterday's webinar. And we had special guests from California, si Miss Pia Barton, Nina Parks, Ernesto Lavaro, and Ara Chowdhury. So yesterday was very powerful. They shared a lot of information and their expertise and knowledge with regards to the cannabis industry here. And when it comes to cannabis naman sa Oregon, hindi ba nauna kayo? You guys legalized first medically and recreationally, am I correct? Then California in Oregon.
Oh, yeah, before California, but Washington was before us.
Yes, so Washington, yes, was the first one. Have you been to Washington by any chance?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yes.
Because I haven't been there. And I'm curious lang kung ano yung weed nila doon. But let's also talk about let's run through the platform or the objectives of the Medical Cannabis Party. So let me share again to everyone. In pursuit of the principles laid down in its constitution, ito yung Medical Cannabis Party objectives. Number 1 is to provide for an affordable and safe access to medical cannabis for patients. So, napaka-importante nun because safety is very important. Dahil na-experience ko na rin na nakita ko yung mga ibang tao nagkakasakitan because they're doing it underground and all that. So establish a well-regulated and thriving local industries of cannabis and hemp with focus on small and medium-scale enterprises and cooperatives. So parehong cannabis and hemp ma-utilize, yes. Include medical cannabis in the curriculum of medical and healthcare courses. I think this is very important kasi just knowing about the endocannabinoid system. Correct, Leah?
Yes.
Yes. Can you share more about the endocannabinoid system naman?
Well,
What do you know about it? Mm-hmm.
Like what I had said in my video before, right?
Yes.
We have that, and so does marijuana. And also, you guys had talked about that last night.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, it was mentioned. Dahil importante yun. Yes. Kasi malaman ng tao na nasa sistema na natin yun, nakakatanggap talaga tayo ng cannabinoid, di ba?
Yeah.
And the next one is to enact regulations to allow for limited individual cultivation of cannabis and hemp for medicinal purposes. So maganda yun na you have access sa sarili mong bahay. Pwede ka mag-cultivate, di ba? Papayagan ka na. Hindi katulad ng batas na huhulihin ka dahil lang may halaman ka, di ba? Like, this is from nature. Yes.
Yeah, no, you can do that here. You can grow. There's a certain amount that you can have.
For recreational and medical, meron ding adjustment na mas pwedeng marami. Yes. So the next one is to decriminalize possession of small amounts of cannabis for personal medical use. Kasi nararanasan pa rin yan sa Pilipinas, even on some states na hindi pa legal na pag nahulihan ka, kinukulong ka agad or na yun, mayroon ka na kaagad court record, which is yung iba ginagamit talaga yun dahil may sakit sila, personal medicine nila yon. And like with Leia, you use it also for medical purpose, correct?
Yeah, I do. Because I have PTSD and I have anxiety. And
just going on this live, is it giving you anxiety? And did you take your meds already?
Anxiety. Can we
yeah, you told me nga earlier. So yes, it helps nga. Some strains do help with anxiety, but it also depends on the body, how our endocannabinoids, kasi iba-iba tayo ng endocannabinoids. So, how our bodies react. Yung iba naman, depende sa strain. Sometimes they feel like nakakadagdag sa anxiety nila yung certain strains. Correct? Yeah. Some strains naman can lower talaga the anxiety. Then the next one is expunge past convictions and criminal records on possession of small amounts of cannabis. Yes, yung mga naaresto na non-violent crimes naman siya or no, non-violent cannabis possession naman yung nangyari din. Mawawala sa records nila, hopefully yun. Kasi nangyayari rin yun dito, pero pong equity programs that balances out yung nangyaring injustice from before when it was still illegal. May government reparations po for that. Influence the adoption of the principles of human rights in crafting and implementing drug policies of the state. So it's very, very important to tie it with human rights. Kasi I believe human rights issue din ang criminalize ng isang halaman na cannabis na walang ginagawang, hindi siya nakakapatay. Cannabis alone, even if you take it a lot, it's not gonna kill you. You're probably just gonna, eat or fall
Yeah,
asleep.
go to
So,
sleep.
yeah. And ensure that profit from hemp and cannabis industries will benefit and be reinvested on patients, small local producers, and reparations like equity programs for victims and their families of the decade-long war on drugs. Yes. So tied up yan sa human rights then sa number 7. So that's very good. And we start by helping our small local producers, our farmers also there. So Leia, yan, na-share ko na sa'yo. And with your personal opinion naman, ano ang cause mo for like coming out and then advocating also for medical cannabis for the Philippines? How do you think like should medical cannabis be legalized right away in the Philippines for you? And what's your comment on that?
Yes, I think it should be medically first, not recreationally. Not yet, anyways, right? We all want that eventually, but medically first because there are a lot of people who really do need it, and it's really
Patients
sad
first.
to hear the stories, of the people who don't have access to it. And over here, it's everywhere. You go down the street, around the block, it's like
May dispensary ka agad. Dispensary
Yeah.
is where you buy the weed. Yes. Sa isang city nga dito, ang daming dispensaries. Even with where I am staying or where I'm living, sa city namin, hindi lang 3, more than 5 pa ata ang dispensaries. It's really thriving here. And to think, Leia, na ang cannabis or dispensaries are essential businesses during the pandemic. Hindi po sila nagsara.
Right.
Yes.
Right? And why is that? Why didn't they close, Julie? Because we medically need it. People need it. We need
Yes.
it during the pandemic. I know that.
Yes, and grabeng yung effect ng pandemic sa tao ngayon like even with our mental health, physical health, emotional health, ang daming nagsastruggle because of the trying times we're in. Like, ang daming loss na nangyari, I guess. And people were confused, people were anxious, depressed, And with cannabis nga, like in your case nga, PTSD, and cannabis is helping you with that. And that also covers a lot of like people's depression. And I'm pretty sure na itong pandemic na to is a lot of people really try to hang on to something or make them feel better or at
Yes.
least ease their minds and their pains. Yes.
Yes, and that's what marijuana does. Weed makes you feel better.
Yes. And Leia, matanong ko lang pala kasi may mga gitara sa likod mo. Nagigitara ka ba?
I wish. No. No, it's my husband. He's in a band.
He's in a band. Yes, and sa madalas sa music scene, may mga taong very open din with cannabis sa music scene. But not all, of course. Yung iba pa rin yung pag-iisip nila about cannabis kung program sila in a setting wherein alam mo na like masama ito and all that. Did you go through that process na with your family knowing that you're a cannabis user and you're advocating for it, nakaranas ka ba ng parang discrimination sa family mo dahil hindi sila gumagamit ng cannabis, or were they like okay with it?
Oh no, at first, no, they didn't like it. They thought it was a drug. So they thought I was an addict and they would like, say I was a bad influence. And that's how it was in the beginning. But I didn't care because I knew that it was good for me and I just kept doing it. I just kept showing them that you could be responsible and you could still be an adult and smoke and you just live, it's better. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean, Julie?
yeah, because
I
you were
hope it
able
sounds
to show
good.
them that you're functioning and you're
Uh-huh.
still very responsible with what you're doing.
Yeah.
And when they saw that, okay na, natanggap na nila.
Yeah, they did. They
Oh,
did.
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they
What
even
if
tried it too.
nagkaroon ng meron bang situation na talagang yung iba hindi tinanggap? And how do you handle that? Like family or friends or close friends?
I'm pretty sure there is, but the majority of the people I know, they're fine with it.
Because they know that it's really medicine naman.
Yeah, and if they don't know about it yet, I know they're curious. They watch.
Or maybe make them try pain creams or
Yeah, it doesn't always have to be smoking. It can be,
yeah.
There's other things. There's so many other things that there is. That people can
Yesterday nga, shinare ni Ernesto Lavaro sa webinar is yung first step niya on approaching people who are a bit skeptic pa or parang hindi pa sila sigurado sa paggamit ng cannabis. They started with topical. So, dun niya nako-convince about the medicinal properties of cannabis. So, bibigyan niya muna ng topical creams and then from then they'll see that, oh yeah, it does help. Yeah. Do you use topical pain creams too?
I ordered one, so I'm waiting for
Oh,
it.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it was really good. So I wanted
Is
to
that the
try
pain
it.
cream I recommended? Yeah.
Yes,
But
that
yeah,
one.
it really works. So yeah. Ano siya, yung pain cream na yon has 1,000 mg of CBD, and it also has embu oil, and that also adds to the anti-inflammatory effects. Because usually our muscle pains, dahil yan inflamed yung muscles natin.
Yeah.
And even when we're coughing, that also means inflamed yung lungs. I mean, not coughing just for coughing, but when we have like lung inflammation, that's when we start like
Julie,
COVID symptoms and all. Yes.
we
What
have
is?
we have to because my anxiety is like.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I gotta
Yeah.
switch it out. Okay, this is a good lesson. So now I know to switch it out because it made me too up, and so now I gotta like balance it. So I'm gonna go a little.
What was the first strain that
A
you
little
had?
heavy.
Yes,
Huh?
yes.
It was a day strain, so I gotta go.
Yes.
Go a little heavy.
Go more for the indica now.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
So I'm gonna switch it. Sorry.
It's okay, Leah. So, Leia tried kanina, mas ano siya sativa hybrid siya. And now she feels like masyadong exciting yung dating because of it. Correct?
So
So,
adds to my
napakampakal na.
anxiety.
Yes, oo. So, ganun yun, guys. Sa cannabis naman, it's not gonna make you crazy and all that. You can feel it, depende sa dala mo or like sa reaction ng katawan mo rin. And that's how you actually learn also to be responsible. Nalalaman mo kung
Yes.
kung kailan mo isi-shift, kailan yung, oops, teka muna, alam mo yung ganun, tubig muna, and all that. Yes. So, did it take you a while like to grasp the responsibility behind it? Kasi syempre when I knew about cannabis, I was still very young. Not naman very young, pero young.
Of
And
course.
to the point now, of course, I used it just for like at some point for enjoyment. Pero ngayon na, of course, there are a lot of responsibilities that I need to do. Kasama doon yung yung dosage ba na alam mo lang kung hanggang saan, kung may marami ka pang gagawin and all that. And I think lalo na 'pag na-startan sa medically, yung pag-open ng legalization for cannabis, mas matatantya din ng tao yung of course kasi medical, there's a sense of responsibility of using that, 'di ba? So that's good kasi
Yeah.
matuturuan din ng sense of responsibility yung mga tao sa paggamit ng cannabis.
Yes. No. Yeah, you learn like how much you can take and what strain is right for you, but that's like through trying like different kinds.
Yes.
You know, and it doesn't always have to be smoking. It could be oils. It could be
Edibles, gummies,
yeah, edibles
or
This is-
tinctures. Yes.
tinctures. Yes. Edibles, like they're okay, but I really like the flower.
The flower better. Yes, yun yung preference mo. So, but when using the flower, you prefer bong, joints, blunt, or ano?
Either way, you know, everyone has their own way, and it's all good either way. But I prefer the bong, just
The
because
bong,
I
yes.
like. You know how you just get the instant.
And yung parang the water filter kind of helps with ano,
Yes.
smoothening the taste and
Yeah.
the feels of throat. Yeah. Thank you. This is sponsored by Leia. The bong. All the way from Portland. And
Julie,
Leia,
huh?
question lang din. So your husband uses cannabis too, and it helps him medically as well?
Yes, because he has anxiety and he has like knee pain.
Knee pain, yes, and it helps with that.
Yes, it helps. It
Gout
helps
ba
him.
ito? Arthritis. Di siya ba?
Huh?
Is it gout or arthritis? Kidding.
No. No, he has bursitis.
Yeah.
He has bursitis, but he uses it really for his anxiety because without it, just he's better with it. Let's just say that. It
Yes.
helps him calm down, like really.
It helps him become a better person too kasi mas kontrolado niya yung
His
yung emotions niya and thoughts niya.
Yeah.
That's good na nagagamit sa mabuti ang cannabis.
Yeah.
Sabi pala ni Russell, pa-shout out, Madam Pinay. Yes. Pareho po kaming Pinay ni Leia. So, thank you. And then, si Gerald Sidon. Pabati naman, Madam Gerald Sidon. From Kapil Ibig, Tampakan, Mindanao. Nice. Taga Mindanao. Hindi pa ata ako nakakapunta talaga
Julie,
ng
did you already do
Mindanao.
one?
Yeah, go. Let's
Okay.
one for you. So, Leia, how is it working in the criminal justice system in Oregon? That's kind of like tough girl effect yung trabaho mo eh. Criminal justice. But every day has different exciting stories.
Yes, they do. Yeah, I work at a private company, and shit, Julie, I'm gonna have to plug my cell phone in.
Charger?
No, I have to charge it.
It's okay.
Get a charger, okay?
Yeah.
But no, so yeah, I work with the criminal justice system. I work with a private company, and we contract with them to do electronic monitoring, alcoholics, and GPS. And so
You get a lot of drunk drivers kasi alcoholic.
there's a lot of drunk drivers, and there's a lot of people who do a lot of bad things. And so
Yeah, talagang
you know,
crime.
when they get out of jail, they come straight to us and they get on our program. And so that's what I do. I put bracelets on them, you know, like
Yeah.
yeah.
May mga ano ba diyan, yan dahil lang sabog, ganyan? Wala naman, wala ka na-encounter?
For weed?
Oo, for weed alone?
No, because it's legal, so no. And plus,
And
over
wala
in
naman silang
Oregon,
ginagawang crime.
yes, plus in Oregon, they decriminalized
Yeah, the drugs.
the
Yeah,
drugs. So
yeah. So more on like mental health facilities.
yeah,
I'd like to share this comment from Joselito.
yeah,
Sabi niya, there is something wrong with the Filipino mindset. And the worst thing about it is the idea that marijuana can make you a criminal. Yeah, that's a worst judgment, no? I saw that in the news, sinasabi nila, naka-cannabis, magiging violente daw, makakapatay. That's not true. But looking closely to the causes of crime globally, 80% of it are committed by drunk people. Yes, and Leia can attest to that. Kasi
yes,
nag-work siya sa criminal justice, lalo na sa Pinas and yes, sa Pilipinas. Pag lasing na away na ang hanap. Pero 'pag marijuana nagbabanda na lang, 'di joke. Then afterwards, they justify it by saying lasing lang siya, o kaya nagawa ang krimen. And sometimes kahit lasing yung tao, sasabihin nila sabog yan, addict yan, kriminal yan. Yeah. Ang alcohol naman walang masama, in moderation lang talaga, and you have to don't let it control you, be in control of it.
yeah. Because we do UAs at our work too, and so a lot of the people are positive on meth, and sometimes also they're positive with THC, but we don't really look at that because we always compare their next UA with their first UA because it kind of serves as like the baseline. But you'd be surprised on how many people are, on meth, but they're on marijuana too. So marijuana gets the bad rap for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even though like marijuana alone didn't make them do those.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So Farawan Ralph is here. Yes, Farawan. I remember. Lagi kang nanonood. Salamat. Kamusta po mga ate ko? Pa-shoutout naman po sa Tondo. Birthday lang ng asawa ko, Renilyn Lopez. Yes. Hi, happy birthday, Renilyn. Support po kami sa Medcan Party List 2022. Maraming salamat. Maraming salamat. And sana ma-spread nyo pa yung word sa mga kamag-anak nyo, kaibigan nyo, and maging supportive din sila dahil this is for the patients who need it the most. Napakamahal ng gamot sa Pilipinas. Ang ospital, kailangan down payment bago ka tanggapin. But if you have safe legal access and you can even cultivate it in your own home, di ba? Yung sariling gamot, kaya yung ipatubo at magamit sa bahay nyo mismo. And that will help a lot of families in the Philippines. And Leia, di ba yung cannabis sa personal story mo, nagamit mo siya as, you used it as exit drug from like pharmaceutical prescription drugs that could have harmed your other body organs, am I correct?
Yeah, you mean like antidepressants?
Yes, oh yeah, yung mga ganon.
Yes. No,
Even like sleeping pills and all that.
yes, I don't really like sleeping pills because I get scared. You know what I mean? Because you go to sleep for. It makes you freaking go to sleep. That's what it does.
Like,
But you can also weed also does that for you too.
in a safer manner pa. Kasi,
Yeah.
yeah.
But the antidepressants, it didn't work for me. It works for others, but it didn't work for me. I didn't like it. It just didn't make me. It made me feel worse.
A lot of testimonies are actually like that nga na nagagamit nila yung cannabis as exit drug to the mas harmful pa na drugs na prescribed sa kanila ng pharmacy, and they feel better actually, and mas nakuha nila yung like just having access for the plant, and then the plant treating them, mas naging connected din sila somehow, like spiritually, na it makes them humble that actually a plant can heal them, yung ganon.
Yeah.
Do you experience that too, like when like your point of view or how you perceive cannabis Is it something that like ano lang like, or like how do you actually perceive it in your life? Yes, Kenneth.
Well, I know that it helps. Okay, cannabis for me, it helps you see things in a different way. Don't you get the same feeling? Because
Yes.
um,
You go to that higher consciousness na minsan mas nahihimay mo. But it helps to recenter somehow
yes,
too.
yeah,
Yeah.
it does. It kind of helps you like reset. You know, when your emotions like are all crazy. You know, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, parang
Yeah,
when
when
you're
you're
in the extreme,
when you're
and
feeling
because
some
it
type of
relaxes
way.
you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it helps. It just helps balance whatever you were missing. For me, you know, and there's like a specific strain that does that for like me and my husband, like gelato. We really like that because it helps us. It balances us out.
Parang nagiging at peace ulit kayo. Okay, let's talk it out in a
Yeah,
respectful, calm manner, wherein
we're
we
not
really
like
want to
yelling at each
understand each
other.
other. Yeah, instead of yelling and all that. Yes. Um, with your kids, because you have kids also,
Yes, I have four.
and I hear Mary right now.
You
Yes,
hear her?
yes,
Okay,
this one time. Yeah.
I catch it. No, my son is with her, and so is
Yes.
Jasmine.
Yes.
They know what I'm doing, so they're
Yes.
watching her.
But they also know that cannabis is your medicine, and they have no like negative notions about it, correct?
No, because even when they were little, I told them about it. I told them what it was. I showed them what it was, just because I think it's better for them to know and for it to come from me.
And I think nakikita naman nila na it is helping my mom and
Yeah,
she's functioning very well, something like that, right?
yeah. No, they see it like that. And so when, if they hear it from someone else, like in a negative way, or, someone says something about it and they know, like, what's the truth. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because we taught them.
Yeah. And that's actually good kasi it breaks the stereotype sa mga anak mo. Because a lot of people are still trapped in that stereotype that cannabis can make them,
Yeah.
function poorly and all that. But nakikita naman na nasa tao pa rin yun. So it's still up to us, our responsibility to know our limits also, in a sense, right? Was there a time that you overboard, like you overboarded, you like you went over your limit, and then it was in a situation where you should have been under control, but you were just too stoned. And how
You
did you
mean,
handle
have I
that
ever
situation?
smoked too much? Is that
Yeah.
your question? Yes, I think we all have. I think that's
Yes.
how you learn what your limit is.
Is there
Yeah.
a favorite memory?
That's how you get, bad trips. That's where you know what a bad trip is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ako, pag sa mga gigs, I learned from experience that kung magpapiano ako, mag-multitask ako na magkakanta and magpapiano, I'm better off just not stoned or not too stoned. Kasi malilito ako sa ginagawa ko.
Well, of course, but don't you do it before? Because I know, like my
Yeah,
husband
I
has to
still
do it
do,
before.
but I take time to sober up a little bit.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah, it's always like that.
Yes. Because I did experience na full force ko, and then I was like, nakakawala siya kasi in the zone ako sa pagkanta tapos biglang
You forget.
magwi-weak yung yung hands ko. Something. Pero at ano yun, personal learning experience naman.
Julie,
Yes.
let me grab a charger, okay?
Sige lang.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'll announce naman your video, Leia. Because
Okay.
we already had a video with Leia. Shinare niya yung medical cannabis testimony niya. And napakaganda kasi na kwento niya on how she started using cannabis medically and paano nakatulong yun sa kanya, how her family viewed it and all that. So, nasa Alab Assembly YouTube yun. And nasa Facebook din. I believe it's medical cannabis testimony, Leia, something like that. Sabi pala ni Farawan, pain reliever ko po yan. 8 years na po akong paralyzed. Gunshot victim, napaka-epektibo. I'm sorry to hear na you're a gunshot victim, pero I'm really happy to know that cannabis is helping with your pain. And napakalaking tulong na rin nun, 'di ba? Kasi pag ang tao in pain, experiencing a lot of discomfort, mangyayari, irritable tayo. So, when our pain is relieved in a natural way, and cannabis can do that for us, parang it helps also us become a better person na mas nakokontrol natin yung reaction natin, mas nakakapag-isip tayo. Hi, Leia! Ayan.
Thank
Na-charge
you.
na.
Yes.
Yes, thanks. Sabi ni Joselito, let's be united and support MedCan Philippines. It's time to prove to ourselves na ang Pilipino ay tunay na matalino. Yes, I agree.
Yes, support MedCan.
Yes, and Medcan is the first ever political party pushing for medical cannabis legalization. It's the first ever political party in Asia, and it's situated in the Philippines. So thank you so much, some Medcan councils and Chairperson Attorney Henry. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
So, Leia, kailan ka last nakauwi ng Pilipinas? Tagal na? Matagal na
You're wrong.
talaga.
It's like 2008.
Tagal na rin.
2008, Julie.
Yes. That's a while. 2008. Okay. I think I wasn't here yet. Oo, wala pa ako.
When did you get here?
2010.
Okay.
Yes. So, ang dami nang nagbago somehow. So, baka pagbalik mo doon, manibago ka talaga.
When was the last time that you went there?
I was there 2019, February, for about 2 weeks. 2 weeks lang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And, yun, okay naman. Pero, hindi pa ako nakakauwi ulit. And I hope really the COVID pandemic mas mag-lessen na doon. Kasi, alam mo yung masakit doon is maraming mga tao na hinihiling nila sana may access sila ng marijuana especially this pandemic kasi nakakatulong talaga siya sa COVID symptoms. And a lot of people there are getting COVID. And actually, it's my friend's birthday today, Mario Haranila. So Mario passed away because of COVID as well. And it's very sad. So nakakalungkot na ang daming tao na kailangan mawala tapos hindi nakasubok ng pwede sanang maging gamot nila, makatulong man lang sa illnesses nila. So ngayon, umaksyon na tayo. May political party na, may umaaksyon na talaga in the political arena. Suportahan na natin. Mag-full force na po tayo. And yun naman, Leia. Sumisingkit na ang iyong mga mata. Sasabayan kita.
Sorry. No, but see, it calmed me down. Did you see like what
Yes.
happened? Okay.
Yung switch nung strain, di ba?
Yes. No, because I feel better.
Yes, that's good. That's great. Because we always smoke indica too when pag tayo lang.
It's just my eyes that ache, so.
Yeah. It's okay. And Leia, dyan walang tax, di ba?
No, there's not. Not in Oregon.
So, kasi sa California, ang taas ng tax ng weed. Like, I think, from information and belief. Yes?
No, we tax weed here, yes.
Okay.
Weed, yeah.
For weed, meron pa rin. Kasi hindi pa siya like federal, or is that, it has something to do with that?
Federal yet, but yeah, we tax it here.
Yes, so mataas din ng tax. Pero yung tax naman nababalik through programs like binabalik nila sa education, sa
Of course. And
transportation,
they
binabalik
have,
sa
yeah, stuff like
city.
that.
So, may
Do they
mga
do that over there
magagandang
too?
naidudulot din. Yes?
I said,
Sorry?
do they do that over there too?
Yes.
I'm
So,
sure.
marami rin natutulungan na facilities because it gives back. Their tax revenues gives back naman to the people.
Yeah.
Yes. Wait lang. Sabi ni Gerald, pabati din Madam Yen at Madam Leia. Sina Pokong, Weng, Gong, Gong, Manny, and Joshua. Ma'am Leia daw. Hindi kami sanay na sitawag na ma'am. Pero thank you. And hello. Hi, Yolo. Hi, Ate Julie. Alam mo kwento ko lang sa'yo. Vash and I went live the other day, Leia. You okay? Yeah. Si Miyari. Sige, go ahead. Yes. Family duties, diba guys? So, naintindihan po natin yan.
No, it's alright, because
It's okay.
she needed the diapers and
Yes.
you were in here, so I gave it to her.
Sabi ni Farawan, Leia, madaming naghahanap ng cannabis oil para sa sakit na epilepsy. Oo nga eh. Someone's asking me also regarding severe autism.
Yeah, but don't they have oil in the Philippines though?
Bawal pa rin, Leia.
Huh?
Technically, bawal pa rin. Cannabis oil. Yeah, dito sa Pinas, sana para man lang sa kanila malegalize. Tama, pasyente talaga. Patients first. Huwag na muna yung pansariling kayabangan lang para makasindi. Oo, tama. Totoo yan. And yun ang talagang pinaglalaban natin. Pinupush natin yun sa MedCan. Dahil we should really consider the patients first and their safeties, their health first. Kasi lalo na hindi madaling magkaroon ng access dyan on any medicine, masyadong mahal. And with cannabis, kung mapapatubo nila yun sa sarili nilang bahay at magkakaroon ng legal ng pamamaraan na magamit na nila yun, di ba? E di libre na yung gamot nila and at the same time, marami pang matutulungan nun. Hindi lang siguro sila. Marami pa silang matutulungan na iba. Sabi ni Yolo. Hi, Yolo. Yes. Sabi, Leia.
Huh?
Are you okay?
No, it's fine. Go ahead. I was trying to find my lighter, but I can't find
You're like, eto, paperamin kita.
Okay, but
You found it?
no.
It's okay. It's okay. Alright. So, balik tayo sa kids mo when it comes to cannabis. Nakikita ba nila, are they vocal na, Mom, mas okay ka pag naka-cannabis ka or something? I'm just curious. Kasi my son actually said na cannabis makes me and my husband like mas friendlier, funnier daw. Parang mas chill, I guess.
Yes, no, they know we're better when we're on it because we need it. That's why.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And so they see it and they don't have any problems with it.
Kasi lalo na when you're going through, like, it's a medical need for you. So it really helps you function during the
like
day.
It helps with our mental health.
Exactly, yes.
Yes.
Sabi ni Pijong, sana meron din benepisyo yung mga farmers in case na malegal dito sa Pinas yung medical marijuana. Yes, dapat nga po ang farmers ng Pilipinas ang unang makikinabang. Dapat sila po ang unang matutulungan dito. Yes. Kasi, I mean, of course, pasyente una. Pero ang ibig ko sabihin is, pagdating po sa economic boom ang pinag-uusapan, dapat po simulan po talaga sa farmers. And hindi po dapat yung mga greedy ang mangkikinabang lang. Yes. So, Leia, ano yung pwede mong masabi sa mga parang skeptic sila? Ayaw talaga nila like, um, ayaw nila. Hindi sila papayag maligalize yung mga gusto nila sarado utak nila.
I think closed minds can be open, you know. Um, you just gotta keep showing, keep educating, you know, keep advocating for it. Um, and you know they're watching. You know, they may not be saying anything, but you know they're watching.
Yes. And I guess kasama rin dun yung responsibility na maging ano rin tayo, ehemplo para sa kanila na makita talaga nila na hindi nga masama yung cannabis to the point na sinasabi sa media sa Pilipinas na magiging violente kapag gumamit ka ng cannabis and all that or uh, lazy ka na, ganun. Like, nasa tao pa rin siya. Yes.
No, but it doesn't make you violent. I know that.
Yeah nga eh. Hindi ko nga alam ba't nila sinabi yun sa news. And then we actually put that out sa Green Life Sessions, our first Green Life Session sa Alab Assembly. We put out this video and we did show news in the Philippines showing na ganun yung pag-iisip ng mga ibang officials sa Pilipinas na yun ang binibigay nilang balita. Yes. And Leia, do you understand pag nagtatagalog ako ng dinadahan-dahan ko?
Yes, I just can't respond back in Tagalog.
Yes.
You're gonna get
no problem. It's okay. Yes, kasi dito ka talaga na lumaki. So, I totally understand. Yes. May sinishare si Pijong. Dito sa Pinas, maraming nagtatanong, nagwi-weed ka tapos pinaglalaban mong maligal yung marijuana. Ibig sabihin, hahayaan mo rin mag-marijuana yung anak mo. Alam niyo po, hindi ko alam kung ano yung yung mga tao po talaga yung naglalagay ng masamang pag-iisip tungkol sa cannabis. Kasi personally, like, if they really understand that as simple as a pain cream from cannabis or a cannabis oil tincture that can take away the anxiety and reset the depression that you're feeling and all that and just release and make you a better person also, like kung mabubuksan lang yung pag-iisip nila, it's just a matter of waking them up and really understanding. Kasi totoo, mindset yun eh. Kailangan mabago yung mindset. And we just do the best that we can, to be honest. We push forward, we bring out the good work, we become a good example to being a cannabis user, diba? That's my take on that. What about you, Leia?
Of course, you have to show. I mean, you. I'm just gonna say one thing, okay? You know, we all want the same goal, right? We all want to legalize it, okay? We all want to legalize it, and people are, you know, maybe portraying themselves or portraying it in different ways, you know, good and bad, but you're always going to get that, right? And I think that we should be more responsible in how we are, you know, showing them, you know, how we use it, and yeah,
I think especially because we are moving forward with the legalization movement. So maigi talaga na gawin natin yung part natin the best that we can. Diba? At saka tama, pag-e-educate lang naman din talaga, show them yung mga research, actual science backing us up. Para, 'di ba? I mean, ayan na po yung facts. So, ganun. Kasi ang sinasagot ko sa kanila nasa pag-e-educate lang 'yan. Bigyan niyo ng pagkakataon. Yes, and, yung mga iba na ayaw makinig, maybe someday makikinig sila. Hindi natin 'di ba, we can't really like we just do our best and then that's it. Like,
Yep.
we move on and then we be our best selves na i-share natin pa rin yung knowledge kung sino man, 'di ba? Kasi meron 'yan, meron at meron taong mamumulat and the more na mas mamumulat yung tao, di mas nandun na tayo sa step on actually legalizing medical cannabis. And nakaka it's very heavy on the heart, lalo na kung yung mga patients with debilitating illnesses, yung malalala na yung sakit nila, yung talagang humihiling na please magkaroon na sila ng access for medical cannabis. For simple reasons as they want to prolong their life. Actually, cannabis has been proven to prolong lives of people suffering from ALS. So, things like that, even with of course, alam na alam naman natin with the symptoms of cancer and the epilepsy seizures and all that, it really, really helps. Is I mean, isang drop lang ng cannabis oil can really stop the seizure, and then they're not giving access to the patients in a sense na hinahayaan lang nilang mag-suffer. Ang sakit, 'di ba? Human rights issue na rin siya. Halaman naman yun eh. Yes. Are you okay, Leia? Is your camera ano?
Okay, you're all static. Okay, talk.
Am I static still?
You're staticky. Am I staticky?
I hear the static a little bit, pero okay lang yun. I mean, parang may palaka or something like, or creature. Do you want me to like in and out?
No, can you? That's what I was asking you.
Is that
Or is
better?
it just me?
I hear it, pero it's not that bothering. I can try this.
Are you?
It's still there. Do you hear yourself though? Maybe I'll try to hide the strip and show you again. Wait lang. So let's show Leia again. Damn. Hi Leia. Yeah, it's still a bit static. I don't know what happened and why you're just black. Oh, there we go. Sabi ni Pijong, nag-search din kasi ako tungkol sa benepisyo ng marijuana sa diabetic. I believe makakatulong talaga ang cannabis kasi matakaw ka dapat sa tubig niyan. Every time, like kami ni Leia, like yun ang lagi namin sinasabi, be a responsible cannabis user. Bring water if you know you're gonna smoke. And pag matakaw ka sa tubig, napaflush down yung sugar and, you know, it helps. And, hindi rin totoo yung sinasabi nilang cannabis na ano na, like yung stereotype na wala nang pakialam, lazy, fat, lazy, ganyan, walang pakialam. Hindi. Ang dami dito na hindi mo akalain, classmate mo, katrabaho mo, teacher mo, ganon, ka-peers mo, ka-church mo, yung mga ganon, di mo akalain, nagka-cannabis. Mga mukhang normal, nagtatrabaho, responsableng tao. Hi, Carl Jasper, never. Mandami din kasi sarado ang utak about dyan, kaya dapat lang mamulat na tayo. Don't panic, it's organic. Yes, thank you, Farawan. I'm waiting for Leia to come in again. I think she had problems with her net, but it's okay, we'll wait. Depende po sa tao is, yes, depende nga sa tao talaga. But we are hoping pa rin for the best for people to wake up. I think, ano na rin eh, it's just, a lot of people are waking up na rin naman. Pero yeah, totoong ano, may pa rin toxic, di ba, no? Parang binabalanse ng mundo. But point really is, this is a selfless movement. Isipin po talaga natin yung mga nangangailangan kasi hindi natin alam, baka kapamilya na natin yung nangangailangan. Mga kaibigan natin, malalapit natin sa buhay na umaasa sa cannabis para maipabuti yung buhay nila, yung health nila, 'di ba? Yes. Water ng water, yes. I will try to contact Leah and see where she is now. All right. Okay. P. Jong. Marijuana might have the following beneficial effects in people with diabetes: stabilizing blood sugar levels, yes, lowering arterial inflammation due to its antioxidant properties and anti-inflammatory properties. So yeah, totoo po. Yes. And ang dami talagang matutulungan. Because I also work for a CBD company here. So hemp yung sinispecialize nung company. And I am a cannabis user. But with the hemp side naman, and I see clients who actually uh, says their medical cannabis stories on how it's helping them talaga. Yeah. So si Leia is coming back. She just messaged. I'm replying lang. All right. Thank you for sharing this, Pijong. And yesterday's webinar, a lot of our guest speakers also shared their medical cannabis testimonies. And aside pa doon, how cannabis has really helped them, how cannabis helped the country here in the U.S. or California, helped our state when it comes to the medical industry, the economic side, and also the culture, because cannabis has always been part of the culture naman talaga, lalong-lalo na po sa Pilipinas. Dahil alam naman po natin na yung mga natives natin dyan, ginagamit po talaga ito. Kasama na po sa kultura. Sabi niya, si Ate Lea. Hindi, nandiyan si Ate Lea. Ito oh. Ayan. Ate Lea!
I'm right here. I'm fine.
Yes!
Sorry.
Sumakto. Yan. It's okay, Leia. And thank you pala for logging back in again. So, same thing ng concern ng isang viewer natin, Leia. Yung dad niya, diabetic, and nakikita niya talaga yung studies that cannabis helps sa mga taong may diabetes. At saka nga daw, ang mahal ng gamot ng maintenance sa Pilipinas. Totoo.
Yes.
Yung iba, no, they have to fly pa sa ibang bansa or they come here sa California yung iba. Pero hindi naman, not everyone has a visa, 'di ba, to fly. Talagang ang hirap if you can't have access. Oh, baby Miari. I think it's her nap time. Leia, if we have to go, okay lang, we understand. Oh, hi, baby. Yes.
Okay, I'll just do it like this because she
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think she's she wants to rest. But thank you, Leia.
Yes.
We will just have another session again if you'd like. So you can take care of family first, which I totally understand, diba? And I know our viewers understand. We're all being like, ano tayo dito?
Yeah.
Um, responsible, one heart na alam natin kung bakit naman natin pinaglalaban ang medical cannabis legalization for the Philippines. So, we'll wrap it up with that. Huwag pong kakalimutan, Medical Cannabis Party for Elections 2022. Check nyo po yung Facebook page nila, Medical Cannabis Party. And thank you, Leia, for being here with us today.
Really.
Yes, we'll do this again for sure. And there's more exciting things coming up. I just want to add also December 10, Human Rights Day, California, 10 p.m. And that's December 11 at 2 p.m. sa Pilipinas. We will have Mike Wise as our guest for Alab Assembly.
Yes.
And check out yung page niya, The Mike Wise Show. He is a long-time cannabis advocate. Ang tagal-tagal niya na pong nag-advocate ng cannabis. He also has his own incarceration story and his own medical cannabis testimony. And actually, na-feature niya siya mismo si Rick Simpson. Nakasama niya yun. So, he will have a lot of knowledge to share to us. So again, December 10, California, 10 p.m. December 11, Pilipinas at 2 p.m. We'll see you then. And again, happy Thanksgiving pala because Thanksgiving is coming up. So na greet you in advance, Leia.
Happy
And
Thanksgiving.
that's a very good stress stop, Louis. So yeah, cannabis is a stress reliever. It helps us become better persons in that manner. Thank you. Good night and good afternoon, Philippines. Bye. Bye, Mary.